Yo, what is going on, you guys? My name is GKN, and in this video I'm going to be showing you a super easy unlimited money glitch that'll help you make as much money as you want in Need for Speed Heat in very little time. So now, without further ado, let's get straight into it. So first, what you're going to want to do is go ahead and play solo. Make sure you do not go online, and then just wait for the game to load up like I'm about to do right here. So now this loading screen just is going to take a little bit of time, so I'm just going to speed this part up. Okay guys, so now once the game is loaded, what you're going to want to do is basically just go ahead and start up the daytime. Make sure you do not go into night. You're just going to want to load up in daytime and then just wait for the game to load. Okay guys, so now once the game has loaded, what you're going to want to do is go ahead and open your map and then go down till you see this little handshake sign. Now what you're going to want to do is just press triangle or whatever button it is on Xbox or different consoles, and then you're going to want to travel fast travel to the location. Now once you're here guys, what you're going to do is basically just go inside of the dealership, basically the screen which shows which cars you want to buy. Let me just wait for this loading screen to end, and there you go. So now what you're going to do is just open up the dealership. So for PlayStation it is R1. And then now once you're here, you should see these options for these vehicles which you can buy. So if you guys do not believe that this glitch is actually real, and for the first time that you want to see that the glitch is real and you do not want to waste too much money, you can just go ahead and purchase the cheapest vehicle right here, which is this one for 18k. If you guys do not trust that this is real, but if you guys have a lot of money and you want to make quick money fast and you actually believe that you can do this glitch correctly the first time, what you're gonna want to do is just go over and purchase the most expensive vehicle you can. So as you guys can see, for me the most expensive option right here is this one, the Ferrari Testora Coupe 84, and it is going to cost me about 250k. So now what you're going to want to do is just go ahead and purchase it, and now it should give you an option. It says, do you want to use your car? What you're going to want to do is just go ahead and basically press no and then send it to your garage like I'm about to do right here. So now once you guys have done that, what you're going to want to do is just go ahead and fast travel back to your garage like I'm about to do right here. Okay guys, so now once you're here, what you're gonna do is just press R1 to enter your garage and then wait for this loading screen to load up, and I'm just gonna speed this part up so it doesn't take up much of the video. Okay guys, so now once the game has loaded, what you're gonna wanna do is press L1 to go to the showcase screen. Now sometimes you guys may have problems saying, why are my cars here? What you're gonna do is just basically press square, because the reason you can't see your cars is because you're in your crew's garage. So as you guys can see, these vehicles are not mine, it's from my crew. So what you're going to do basically is just press square to go out of the crew section and then see your own garage. So now what you're going to want to do is just select the very first vehicle right here, and you're going to want to put the vehicle you just bought in this first slot. So you're just going to want to press swap car and then swap it with the vehicle which we just purchased, which, like I said, for me is going to be this Ferrari. So now what you're going to do is, once you have swapped it, you're going to want to go ahead and turn off your network. Now I'm not talking about your Ethernet network like the physical one. I'm talking about inside your console. Basically just go to settings, turn off your internet connection, and then turn it back on like I'm about to do right here. So first what you're going to do is just turn it off without turning it back on. So unfortunately I cannot show you the screen what I mean by the network, but I'm pretty sure all of you guys can understand. So all you're going to want to basically want to do is just turn off your internet. Okay guys, so once you have turned it off and you come back, you should see this error. It says connection loss, a network error has occurred, and that basically means you have turned off your internet connection. And what you're going to want to do right now is just press OK. So just agree with this, and then now once you have done that, you're going to want to wait a few seconds, and then you're going to want to go ahead and then sell your vehicle like I'm about to do right here. So just sell car, and then it's gonna say, are you sure you want to sell it? This is how much you're gonna get it. So what you're gonna want to do is just press yes, and now you should have sold the vehicle. So now what you're gonna want to do is just press circle once, so that's one circle. And now once you're here, it says open slot. You're gonna want to press your options, or basically open up the menu like I'm about to do right here. Okay guys, so now once you're here, unfortunately I am not going to be able to show this footage, but I'm going to telling you what you need to do through this picture. And the reason that I cannot show the footage is because unfortunately I am on PlayStation, and if I do it then it will basically delete the whole footage, because this scene you have to actually close the application, and on PlayStation 4 you cannot record for YouTube while closing your application. It will just turn into a black screen. So here's what you're going to need to do. Basically you're going to want to, at this point, just turn your internet. So basically at this point you're going to want to turn your internet connection back on. Once you turned it back on, you should see over here it says subscribe to EA to access or go online. Basically right when you're trying to basically start up the online, you're going to want to be hovering over the close application, and right when you see the two little blue bars, basically after it is loading for a bit, it should show two blue bars. Before they load fully, you're going to want to instantly close your application. But if you guys do it too early, so basically closing it before you see the two bars, it with the glitch will not work, and you will not be make as much money as you want. And also if you do it too late, the glitch will also not work, and you won't be able to make too much money. So yeah, this is actually the only annoying part of this glitch. You have to do it at the right time, which is at this time I'm showing you at the screen. As you guys can see in this picture, right when you see these two blue bars, you're going to want to close the application like I'm about to do right here. But like I said, I'm going to be unable to show the footage, so I'll see you guys very soon. Okay guys, so now moment of truth after we load the game up, and basically we're at this loading screen. The way that you know if you have done the glitch correctly or if you have basically made a mistake and you have it done incorrectly, it should basically tell you. I'm not saying the game actually tells you that you're doing a glitch, but how you know you've done it correctly is that once you're loading the game, it should give you an alert saying attention something, like you're gonna see in a bit. But if you do not get that attention alert, then that means you have done the glitch incorrectly and you'll have to retry. But as you guys can see, this error right here that says attention item system synchronization, this alert right here, this means you have done it correctly, and now you can make as much money as you want. Okay guys, so now basically what you're going to want to do is, once the game is loaded, as you guys can see, we already have our money has already gone up. But now what you're going to want to do to make basically as much money as you want without having to repeat this glitch is just go over to your network and then turn it off and turn it back on again. So I'll be back with you guys very soon. Okay guys, so basically once you have done that, you should get this error saying connection lost. You're going to want to accept it and then wait a few seconds, so like 2 to 3 seconds, and then you're going to want to go over to this go online option. And now I want you guys to look at my money very closely. Is basically right when I go online, it should give it another error and my money should go up. So this glitch is basically like selling the vehicle time after time and after time again, but without actually having the vehicle. As you guys can see, our money has already gone up, and basically how much your money goes up depends on how expensive the vehicle was which you sold. So it's basically giving you the money from the vehicle which you sold over and over again. So now to repeat this glitch, you're just going to want to go over to your network, turn it off, turn it back on again, and then do the same steps to make as much money as you want. So as you guys can see, I've already reached well over 7 million, and I can still make as much money as I want. So you can just repeat this glitch time after time after time to make as much money as you want, to get into the billions, maybe even trillions if you have super expensive cars. But if you guys have enjoyed this video, then please be sure to leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. It really does help me out, and if you want to be notified for any of my future uploads, be sure to hit that notification bell. But now guys, I'm just gonna speed this part up to show you how much money I can get. Basically this is an infinite amount of money glitch, so I'm just gonna speed it up until I get to 8 million, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.